Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Seattle. Return starts from the goal line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
6.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. A lot of space ahead. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra.
So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
So now a 2-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point
All
conversion.
right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught for 2, and right away they jump back to an 8-0 lead. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. First carry here for Jordan James. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get set. 3rd down.
18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Stuck in short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He's got it to his running back. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's gonna take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Liking 18. Steady.
From the gun, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? Mustang 19. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
23-yard line.
Get it.
Walker now from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go. Ready.
Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready,
Trying for it with Milrow. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Liking. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19.
They are throwing it again. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 7-point lead in the 1st. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Pistol now for Milroe. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Teams back it goes, Jordan James. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Purdy to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
70, hot 70, hot 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, go.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Set up, 19 Lion, Cowboy.
From the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He's been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
7, Mustang 19.
Burrow throwing on third down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Fourth down. Pass coming. This one's caught. I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. So they'll decline this and take the result. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air on 2nd. Kirby. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. to the line. The Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Go! 6, ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now it's Milroe. Forced out to his right. Rolling. And that's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-possession game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Looking to tack on the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. It's a return from the 7. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks making this a laugher before halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 34-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
First down, Purdy to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running with James. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
In the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Locates Daniel Bellinger. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Milroe looking to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's his running back. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Back to 50.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
18. Back.
From the gun, Milroe. Chased out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off in that game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Milroe with it on 1st. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wide open down the field, and he has it! All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks are racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
43, 49ers 7.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line. Before he stopped.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy setting up that play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting muted out now. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check smash. Here we go. Set. Ready,
Drive begins with a Walker run. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd
Ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Staying with Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pickup of 2 here. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Finds him on the crossing route. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Niners' 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Smith and Jimbo, he had another catch. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Now run, James. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun is Purdy. Leading to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Zach Bond with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's going deep to the left side. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their moves now. They are going for this. Here's Purdy, 4th down. He's got to his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in a double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set. Get set.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Escapes the pocket. That pass complete to McMillan. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go.
Milroe to throw on fourth. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks are running them out of the building.
A receiver this skilled, and he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
49-7.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
It's that.
Putting the tight end in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Oh, no, they get it yet again. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Count. 70, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milroe. 1st and 10. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
You want a little rhyme time? Okay, want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Trying for it with Milroe. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 7.
Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. Looks through and breaks away. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
There's a give inside to James. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Get set. Get set. Right around. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Outside. 18. What's up?
Throw here, third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. And it really is now time to think about his confidence in future games and get him out of this ballgame.
He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Panther 11. 7. Come on. Come on.
First down throw here from Milroe. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. Brings up second down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Looking slant route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he just gets rid of it. Nearly had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hawks. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And you shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His third through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. One little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. Go. 18. What's up? Go.
But he gets this from the pistol. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pistol now for Milroe. At the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape.